Shit was good, everybody. Santi back with another video. I wanted to drop a video, real quick video, while I'm working on some other things, some projects, travel plans, research and things of that nature, you know. And while I'm putting those things together and while they're unfolding, I wanted to talk about something. And this video is titled, "To Be a Man of Few Words," Just as you have to be protective of your space, you got to be protective of your environment, your social media, your social networks. Be conscientious of the social circles that you move into. But while you're building relationships, and while you're out here making moves, as you're selective, you'll be selective in who you choose to deal with, being conscientious of the way people carry themselves, the way that they think, how they speak, the energy they give off. You want to also be aware of, how you may come off, and where your intentions lie when you do things. Pretty much when you do everything, know where you coming from. That's what it means to be in tune. That's what it means to be aware. That's what it means to be authentic, and strive to be authentic at all times, And so as I've been going on my journey and I've been developing friendships and relationships, I know what I've given to people. I know what I've contributed. I know opportunities that I've provided. I know knowledge that I've given. You know what I'm saying? I know insight that I've given. I know wisdom that I've given. And I'm also aware of the people who have sought to reciprocate that energy, not because I asked, not because I forced, or not because I felt the need to try to conform them to who I thought they should be, but just people taking into consideration what you have done for them. And on this journey, knowing that a lot of people are not aware of what's going on in the world. They're not aware of, they don't study. You know what I'm saying? They just blindly accept ideas given to them by society, and they accept that as being the ultimate reality. But when you expand the mind of another person, you know what I'm saying, you're going to find those individuals that express their gratitude and they're grateful for what you have done, because, knowledge of a profound depth can completely shift and change a person's life, as it does from changing their own mind, But for those of us that challenge the system, challenge the social norms, a lot of times we get taken for granted, and people will get comfortable with us being there because of maybe we have a certain level of attachment to them, or maybe we value them more than they value us. But when it comes to fulfilling your goal and your purpose and being surrounded by those that are like-minded, when it comes to selecting your team, be very aware of people who take the initiative. You know what I'm saying? Who reach out to you, when something comes to mind. They take the time out to reach out to you, let you know where they stand on a particular issue, want to give you information and give you research. There's a girl that I met on social media and had a chance to meet her for the first time a month ago. You know what I'm saying? I brought her into and have been bringing her into my inner circle. But she's put forth more effort than people that I've known over the last 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Like sending information, doing research, making plans. You know what I'm saying? While she's living in her own purpose. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a point in time where you want to elevate and move beyond this single retention. You know what I'm saying? Into mature knowledge of the universe and knowledge of the world and knowledge of self. You know what I'm saying? You want to have the power to connect what you feel within to the outer world and create the manifestation, bring forth the manifestation of their truth so that the public can see it, so that you can shift minds for those that need to see it, for those that need to change their way because they're reinforcing the matrix and they're being more they're more divisive towards the betterment of humanity than they are contributors of the growth and evolution, you know. But as you go along on your semen retention journey and you start to attract different situations and you start shifting and creating from a higher spectrum, you know, be aware of the people that you have to leave behind because they're not handling their responsibilities. They're not doing their part because you will find people that want to ride on the coattails of your success and expect you to just give them what you had to work 10 and 15 years to attain. And they want it all in one fell swoop. No, we're not doing that shit. You know, it's friends that I've known for 10, 15 years that I don't even hit up now. You know what I'm saying? Because they wasted my time. They don't realize how their actions impacted me and how I view them. They didn't act with integrity. They didn't take heed. They came to you for advice and didn't listen. You know what I'm saying? And that shit will piss you off. And when you let it happen repeatedly and then you realize after the fact, it's like it'll make you want to punch a hole in the wall. You feel what I'm saying? I know it's hot and I got on a long sleeve, but with all this bullshit going on, I keep myself covered unless I'm outside in nature. But if I'm going in these establishments, I keep myself covered. But, you know, to be a man, a few words. What do I mean by that? A lot of guys talk too much or they don't say enough and they're too passive. I know guys that I consider friends, but I don't really feel like they do enough. You know what I'm saying? I feel like in a lot of situations they go about shit in a cowardice fashion. You know what I'm saying? I sit there and watch them in situations just get walked all over by women. Talk to any kind of way, letting people assume whatever they want. Speak when you feel the need to speak, but say what you need to say. You know what I'm saying? And there shouldn't be no long, drawn-out conversation about it neither. Whether it be your plans or actions or what you're trying to move. Protect yourself, protect your energy, and protect your purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, protect your purpose. Because I see people, I'm observing, as I'm observing and watching people on social media, I see names come up repeatedly, but these same people not contacting me and not reaching out to me when I have given them an invitation to be a part of what I've got going on. And I don't like that because I ain't never straddled the fence. I may go back and forth about something, but ultimately I make a decision. If it's not an easy one, sometimes you got to deliberate a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Before you just go and execute, you got to sit and meditate. But don't allow people in your circles that hasn't proven themselves. You know what I'm saying? That when you look at the decisions that they need to make for themselves and they're just sitting back, being afraid, worrying, not trusting themselves instead of just going out there and taking that leap because you need to do that for survival. You can't have those people around you. If they don't know how to stand on their own, then they can't come together with you in a group, as a group. So when you putting your team together, because I'm looking to do business with people that come to my channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking to do business and I got some things that I'm working on and could put money in the pockets of a lot of people, but not if you're untrustworthy and not if you shiesty, because when you cross that line, fists will be thrown. I don't care how much I got to lose. If you come, I know what it is that I value and I will fight for that shit. And I ain't gonna let nobody just come and take it away from me. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to put together your team of trustworthy guys, you know what I'm saying, and women, you know, that have the vision, they're action oriented, they want to go out there and get it because they know that it's imperative to do what we need to do. You know, have people that honor integrity, you know what I'm saying, and fearlessness, and want to execute and want to do what they need to do and are willing to take the risk to put that to manifest the goal, to create the vision. Because it gets to a certain point. A lot of times on our journey we have to go it alone, but then we have to recognize where we have to be able to align with those that have the same vision or can come together to work together to bring forth each other's vision. But someone has a certain skill set that the other may need. You know what I'm saying? And you put together and you develop that tribe, that tribal unit. You know what I'm saying? So, to be a man of few words, don't talk too much. Just say enough when needed. And don't tell everybody your moves. Don't tell everybody everything. You know, because a lot of people aren't supportive. They'll want to tell you why you can't do something. Or they'll try to use it as a means to try to get something out of you. But always pay respect to those people that helped you along the way and that played their part, you know. Because I got a couple people that I got to make some phone calls to, you know what I'm saying? But and all of those that watch this video and are in that group chat, you know what I'm saying? And you're on the East Coast, whether you're on the East Coast or not, you know, we will be meeting if you want to be a part of what I have going on. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to know what that is, then you can message me. You know, but we intend on moving beyond boundaries and beyond limitations. Beyond boundaries and beyond limitations. Love, salute.